You can hit the camera. I've been planning for this trip for about 2 months now. Originally we were gonna go to Big Bend National Park, but I had a friend who couldn't make it and some other implications came up. So we ended up changing the trip to the Everglades, but I'm really excited. We've been looking forward to this trip and planning it for a while, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to go pick up Talon, my girlfriend. We're gonna load up and then head to Connor's grandpa's house, who lives at the Arkansas-Oklahoma border in the mountains. And we're gonna be camping in a cabin tonight, and then we're gonna be going to hot springs in the morning. So without further ado, let's go on and get into this video. Pick up Talon. She's about to hop in here in a minute. All right, so we're like 2 hours away from Connor's house, but there's a storm. Alright, well, I lost a lot of the GoPro footage that was going to be used in the beginning of this video. I didn't lose the entirety of it, but I did lose about a quarter of the video, just in case anybody is wondering why the later part of the video doesn't correspond with the beginning of it. Alright, so here we are. We've arrived to Connor's grandpa's house, and it looks really pretty. We got forest here, we got some mountains that are right over here by his house, so we'll check those out here in just a minute. So we got here and we stay in this little cabin for the night. It looks nice. Oh yeah. Oh, nice and cozy up in here. Yeah. Cool. This is a nice little place tonight. When we arrived, Connor showed us around the place. There was plenty of stuff happening in early spring. He showed us some of the creeks and the forest, and we'll show you some of those clips right here. There's one of those flowers that we were looking at earlier. Nice little river down here. I can catch him. You can do that, what I just did? Oh. Yeah, it does. It smells really nice. Nice. After we got done hiking, we went to dinner at PW's house where he had made us some spaghetti, and it was absolutely delicious. After that, we ended up sitting around telling some stories and then getting on back to our cabin for the night. Yeah, I like this place. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night. We'll see you guys in the morning. Oh. Hey, good morning. Next morning we got up and we came in and talked to PW for a little bit before we headed out, before the sun came up. We wanted to get an early start to the morning because we had a long drive ahead of us. But I'm gonna go ahead and record because we're leaving. And it's 5:30 right now, and now we're headed for hot springs. Fog's getting bigger. Stopped here at this gas station. Small one here, I guess, to get some gas, and then we'll get back on the road. After getting gas, we drove only a few short hours over to Hot Springs, where we're going to stop at our first national park and take a look at these historic hot springs. Yeah, you got some of the stuff here in this historic downtown. Some of these are the bathhouses up here. All right, so Hot Springs National Park entry is right there. This is a bathhouse. Yeah, so the hot springs are going right over there. You can see the steam coming up off of them, and we're gonna walk right over there here in a second.
That building's cool how it like your view from the street.
Yeah.
It like forces your perspective.
Yeah, it's like a V. Yeah, it's real warm. Right up there is where the springs are coming from. After it, I see it. That's a really pretty redbud. This is a pretty steep climb here. Oh yeah, this is a nice view right there, those foggy trees. So that's probably where that one down here is coming from. It's from this hole. Yeah, and it comes out right there, and then down to those baths we were at earlier. Yeah, these drains aren't working like they're supposed to. After we left Hot Springs, we stopped and got some donuts and then hopped back on the road to keep on moving to Andalusia, Alabama. All right, so yeah, this is the Mississippi River, and that's the border between Arkansas and Mississippi. So we're crossing over into Mississippi currently. Not long after crossing into Mississippi, we happened to drive by our first swamp, and here it is. I just wanted to show that clip right here. I thought it looked really pretty. It ended up raining on us all day as we drove through the deep south. It seemed like the storms were actually just kind of moving along with us, so it's kind of a long, drizzly day, and it never really stops until we get further on into the... Yeah, I'll take one of those. Thank you. Want one of these? Talon wants one, yeah. And now in Alabama, like 2.5 hours from the hotel, but it's gonna get dark before we get there. We got some food when we arrived in Andalusia, and then we went to our hotel. We were tired from the drive, so we went ahead and got to bed pretty quickly, so we could get up early the next morning and head to the beach.
Wait, no, they're normal pillows, but they stuffed them into balls.
Oh.
Like
I seriously thought we were about to pull out a blanket.
I thought.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, we're in Florida. That tells us that's not the sign. Yeah. Nice. Okay, it's like 6 a.m. No, like 6:30 now. The sun's starting to come up, and we just crossed across the Florida line, and we're gonna go to Top Sail State Park, which is between Seaside, Florida, and Destin, Florida, to go to see the white sand dunes that would have occupied the coast of Florida, pre-colonialism. We just drove past Florida's highest point. The elevation was like 320 feet. So we arrived at Top Sail State Park near Destin, Florida, and when we got there, we kept getting a phone call from an unknown number, and one of us ended up answering it, and it turned out to be the hotel where we stayed out the night before, and they were calling to tell us that somebody had left their luggage. The hotel was 2 hours behind us, and so if we drove there and came back in the direction we were heading, which was towards the Everglades, it was going to end up taking an extra 4 hours. Well, it turned out to be Talon's pink suitcase that got left behind. After the beach, we had about a 5 or 6 hour drive ahead of us, and it was going to be dark by the time we got to our campground, so we figured we could stop at Homosassa Springs for a little while. When we got there, we didn't see any manatees. We did get to see a cool needle-like fish, which I'll show in a video here in a second. But yeah, we had a long drive, so not much happened that day. Lost some footage there, so close to Crystal River State Park, something like that. Yeah. So we're here at the Crystal Rivers now. It's really beautiful out here, but I'm not sure where the manatees are, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to see them, but let's try to find some. Cool. Right here we have a mangrove growing. There's another mangrove, a couple mangroves over here. There's So, yeah, we moved locations because where we were at last time I don't think had any manatees, but there's a gar right here, Connor. See it? Family Barbecue. Yeah, so we're at Deep South Family Barbecue.
Sweet, spicy, and hot.
We got 55 minutes. All right, so the lighting's not very good out here, but we're here at the campground, and in the morning we're getting up and driving like 3 hours to the Everglades, and we'll be there. And right now we are at some state park. I'll put it on the screen here because I can't remember the name of the state park, but we're camping here tonight, and we're gonna get up in the morning and see what it looks like. I'll take some long exposure. All right, good morning, everybody. We just got up out of the tent last night. We were, it started raining on us, so we had to, it's really ominous out this morning. And I think it's really interesting that we thought it was raining on ourselves, but this Spanish moss, and now I'm looking at it, definitely is the case, because look at all the water droplets on it. Yeah, it's dripping on me right now like rain. So this is absorbing the fog. Oh, it's blooming. Actually, that's kind of cool. Yeah, so last night we were in here and the rain flies were up and it was getting chilly, so I reached up to try to pull one down, and I felt something crawl on my finger and it fell into the tent. It was one of these caterpillars, and those two things right there, they can sting you. And so when he crawled on my finger and I brought him in, I didn't know what to do, and he was inside the tent, and so he crawled onto Talon's clothes, and I just had to throw him out of the tent to get the caterpillar out of there, because I couldn't touch him because he kept trying to sting me.
My last shirt.
Yeah, it was her last shirt because she lost her suitcase. Sorry about that. See, we got like a million caterpillars on this tent. We're getting some gas, then we got like 3 hours, and we're gonna stop at is it Tiger Tail Beach?
Yeah.
We're gonna stop at Tiger Tail Beach, which is in which town?
Island.
Marco Island. Okay, so we're gonna go to Marco Island and go swim at the beach, and then we're gonna head to the Everglades after that to set up camp, and then we're gonna go around through the Everglades this afternoon. Getting Talon some supplies because of her suitcase.
Yeah.
You're rocking my shirt though. Yeah. Getting some clothes. We walked all the way down to the end of that beach there, but yeah, I forgot to bring the camera with us. There's a lot less people. It was a lot prettier back there, but it's still pretty here. We parked over here, and the restaurant's right across the road. Real pretty.
This is so good.
We're here at the campground. Everything's kind of wet at the moment, but I don't see any fire ants. Yeah, actually I do. Be careful, there's fire ants right there. Like right here is the swamp. You can see in there. The swamp is literally like 10 feet away from our campground. And then there's a lake. So here's the, something's rustling over there. I'm gonna be careful. This is the sign right by our campsite. Like literally, there's where we're camping. And look at that, wow. Is this? Toss him back in the swamp here. Go. Oh. After we set up camp, everyone laid down shortly. We started a fire to keep the bugs away, but we all were pretty exhausted after 3 days on the road, and we had much more ahead of us. So we're going to head and went to bed, so we'll see you guys in the morning. So, we just woke up. Good morning, everybody. I don't know if you can see, but there's alligators right here. There's two of them. They're swimming together. There's about a 10-foot one and a smaller one. and it looks like they're mating.
They are?
Yes. Alright, so the sun's coming up and it's about 8 o'clock now, and we're leaving to go towards our kayaking rental place where they're going to take us. I think we're going to go to Turner River, if that's availability, or 10,000 Island. So we've arrived at the kayak rental place. We got to drive 7 minutes. They're going to unload our kayaks and we're going to go to Sandfly Island, which is, I believe, created by Native Americans by throwing like seashells in a pile basically to form a landmass out on the water.
He said that.
Yeah, it's stuck in my head too. All right, we're about to head out. Connor's using the restroom and then we're leaving. All right, here's our kayaks. Get everything loaded in them. Right here on the kayaks now. The wind has pulled us back a little bit because we're like basically sails up here on the kayak, you know?
Yeah.
Going right in, basically just dragging straight back.
There's some birds over on the island. He's turning. I don't know if the kid. I like it out here.
I do too. I'm just a little sketched out.
It's very peaceful.
This looks very intimidating coming across this whole channel and then make it all the way back.
Oh yeah. I don't know if the camera can see, but the land way over yonder is where we were gonna go. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see.
This is nice out here. What? Yeah, we're just doing. We're letting you catch up by riding the current. Down. Gonna go down, and it's gonna become mud flat or sand probably here in a little bit.
I feel like you can talk about it if we make it across.
We're here right up in the mangroves now. You see all those roots, I hope. It's real beautiful. All right, we hung out here by these mangroves for a little bit, but we're about to head up into Everglades City. It's kind of like civilized, I guess. There's houses and stuff, but hoping we might be able to get up in there and the wind won't be so bad and the waves won't be so sketch. But yeah, going around on the water's edge, seeing some birds. Yeah, I can't tell why the water's flowing this way. Like, this place called Loop Road tonight, or this afternoon, and we should be able to see some alligators and other birds. So, I don't know if you can see all those pelicans. It's stinky. Okay, the water's starting. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to film that loon. Oh, I'm getting really exhausted out here. Okay, I'm sorry. We docked the boats now, and we're gonna, I think, go get some food and then go through the Everglades and look at some more stuff. Getting some lunch here. Look at all that seafood. But just less food.
Yeah. Any biting?
Yeah, no, that's the calamari wrap, and then we got gator and scallops. There's a bunch of fish swimming down here in this water. I'll see if, oh, there's one right there. Alright, so we're on our way to Loop Road, which should be a great area to see wildlife. We've already seen an alligator and a big alligator snapping turtle. That's real pretty. Oh, I see a cichlid in there. I just saw some. Oh, cool. He's a pretty fish. Is that an Oscar?
I think so, yeah.
Those are invasive. There's so many of them. What's over here?
The little bird hopping around in there.
Ooh. so many air plants. You guys can probably see them inside the camera. All those like lumps in the trees are air plants. It's crazy. That is beautiful in there. All CM12, there's one back over there. What does that make? 16? Yeah, he's a big one. You just can't see him too well back in there.
That's a real snaky looking stick.
Uh-huh. I don't know how well you can see him. Yeah, doing pretty well there. Just chilling. There's another one down there on that rock. Come on, buddy. Don't let someone hit you. He's big enough. No way someone gets... Oh, oops. That getter's eating something.
What's he doing?
Maybe there's a fish, yeah.
Is he trying to scare us off?
No, is there a fish in his mouth? Oh. Alright, we're back at the camp now and getting some, it's hot, but we're gonna start a fire to keep the bugs away. You got the fire going? Hell's this cooled off? After we rested and cooled off, we went to Everglades City to get some food, but the restaurant we showed up to was abandoned. So we ended up just going and finding somewhere else to eat, but before we left, we found a nice grove of mangroves, which we explored. Oh, this is real muddy here. You can see this is what...
These are shells.
These islands are built by shells.
Thick ones, too.
1,000 islands. They got nothing else to do, I guess. We just got done eating at this restaurant here, and now we're gonna head back to the camp. Exactly what we're gonna do. Probably go to bed pretty soon, because as soon as those bugs will come out when the sun goes down, then we're gonna get up and go to the beach in the morning. There's a nice little gecko there. I don't know if you can see him there. Getting all smoked up, keep the bugs off of us.
No.
Oh wow! Oh,
You okay?
they get me?
No, you're not.
It jumped up like, yeah. It's been a really fun trip.
I helped plan more this time.
Yeah, you did. Did a really good job. This
Just going over
campground.
there. Finish those oysters.
Yeah. I was just warning you, it's getting real hot over here by the tent.
Hey, Dan.
Yes.
The vape you have in your pocket, will you put...
Forgot to record us getting up this morning. It was soaking wet at our tent. Like at 4 in the morning, it started getting like ridiculously cool. So I knew there was a problem.
Breakfast of Champions. Churros.
Yay.
Best churros I've actually ever had, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just here at a gas station here on Marco Island. We're about to head to the beach. We're gonna walk all the way down to into the peninsula of Tiger Beach. Should be alone out there. Should do some awesome shelling. I'm hoping that we're getting there around 9 a.m. There won't be as many people on the beach, so the shells might be a little bit better.
We need to drain that ice chest later on.
And we gotta drain the ice chest later on. There's a sidewalk right there, and this dude is just like running. Oh, I just don't want to hit somebody. Yeah, so everything got wet, and so we're at the beach right now. And we gotta dry it off. We gotta tie it up to the mangroves over here. I got a clothesline. My suitcase got soaking wet because I forgot to put it in the truck last night, and it was the one night it finally rained. I've been putting it up every single night to keep it from getting wet. And then, all right, we're back in the mangroves again. Here's the boardwalk. Got right there.
Can you see it in the light?
Probably.
That red towel wrapped around his shoulders, and I was like, oh my god, he needs to put on a shirt. He's so sunburned.
It's not a full piece.
Can you imagine what that whole thing looked like?
Yeah. Just a random handful there. It's just all different types of seashells. Oh man, this is cool. There's a ton of birds down there. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. Look at this bad boy. Or whoa, that one's really different. Down, look at this one. So. This is gnarly. Oh my god. That was scary. Oh gosh. There's so many here. All the way out, like another quarter mile. I think we're gonna walk down it. They put shells all over these trees. We're taking showers right now. We found this because our campgrounds don't have showers, so we're just having to kind of figure out taking the shower. I feel like a million times better. I also had to write this sign, and I didn't get a ticket, and they didn't tow me because we can't say that backwards. We're gonna head to the Everglades, the east side of the Everglades. We're on the west side right now, and then we're gonna set up camp and maybe get some dinner. So, all right, so we're headed into the Everglades now. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like tons of dragon fruit. Out here in the Everglades, on the eastern side. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, it's pretty. These trees are so pretty. Yeah, we're getting really close. We're 2 minutes from our campground. After we got to the campground, we quickly set up camp and then went to Homestead to get some dinner after. Yeah, we're at this Mexican restaurant now, and we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna try to get back to the Everglades for sunset. I was not trying to make you feel silly. After we got done eating, the sun was already setting, so by the time we got to our campground, it was already dark. When we got there, we went and looked around to see what we could find. Look at that toad on it.
Like one of those you see on freaking
things. No bugs do. It's a big moth. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you can see us now. I think it'll pick up. Why are we so dark? We're gonna get to bed and then go to Key Largo in the morning. I think we're just gonna not go to Biscayne because we can't get out on the islands. So I think we'd rather go spend some more time in the Keys and so we're changing the trip up. We're gonna go to the Keys tomorrow. I don't know if you can see.
I don't know if you can. Hello.
Hello. But tomorrow, and then we're gonna go to the Everglades in the afternoon. So we're gonna probably get to bed here soon. So we'll see you guys in the morning. We woke to a beautiful day in southern Florida. After we got up, we packed up our camp, and then we headed to the Keys, with our first stop being Key Largo. I feel like that was a yes or no question.
He's coming right over here.
There's a little line here, but we're here at the John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park.
I don't think so.
I'll use the other pen.
I wonder what that looks like.
They got a sea cucumber here.
Have you ever touched one of those?
No.
I have.
They slimy?
I wanted those like touch pools at the zoos. Yeah, they are slimy.
Figured. It looks slimy. Look at the lionfish. These are invasive. This is the live feed of outside in the ocean. We're in the visitor center right now. Oh, there's a pufferfish here. Talon, there's a pufferfish. Lobsters over here.
Look at the teeth of the parrotfish.
Are these like the original ones that were here? Yeah, they look all rusted and stuff. Yeah, they capped them, but I'm gonna go walk over here.
I got some really cool ones that came on that.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Let's feel what that water is like. Oh, it's nice. This is the first underwater state park ever created. So we're here in Key Largo. That's I didn't even mention the island we were on. That's where we're at, and the water here is just perfectly clear. In light of trying to keep the video happy and outgoing, I think there's a major problem here that needs to be announced and brought some attention to, and that is the health of our coral reefs worldwide and here at John Pennekamp State Park. Over the past 50 years, coral populations have dropped dramatically, and in the summer of 2023, which was the summer before which we came to Key Largo, water temperatures surpassed 101 degrees Fahrenheit for multiple days in a row, bleaching most coral. As you can see here in the video, there is still some coral that is trying to recover and doing well, but it may never do so if environmental factors do not change, which are pressuring the coral into extinction. I have been aware of the detrimental effects that climate change that has been happening to these coral reefs, but it wasn't until the spring of 2024 did I realize quite the extent of what was happening. Areas that I had seen which had been healthy coral just a few decades ago are complete rubble now. This is very scary, as this is a collapse of a complete ecosystem which, if disappears, can never be rebuilt the way it was and can never re-exist. This is also going to increase carbon emissions due to the death of all of the coral, which will emit their carbon that they've been storing in these areas. Though only making up 1% of the ocean's surface area, 25% of all life exist inside these reefs. So this is also going to make a huge impact on local fishermen and fishing industries well into the future. This is a problem which needs to be looked into more and be acknowledged more, and to realize that there's no one to blame but ourselves, and that we should simply try to fix the problem before it gets any worse. Is the reason why I'm putting this message in the video. I hope it doesn't discourage you from continuing, but I just thought it was something that was extremely important to mention. Alright, we're headed back into the mangrove trail. How long is this trail? Yeah. That was the old bridge. The storm knocked it out. It's kind of cool looking now. Get a hit. That looks great.
Outfit. More warmer clothes.
This rock here is just a fossilized sponge. So cool. The woodpeckers have just like gone all through this. What? A woodpecker? Oh yeah. Let me turn around. This is cool. All the mangroves. Just to walk down it. There's some of these little flies biting me. I don't think they're sawfish. That'd be cool though. Yeah, this is the end of the walk here. You know?
I mean, these straws would.
Some birds out here. There aren't as many bugs right here. There was in the other places. What? This is back where we were this morning, but the water's a little more clear now. It hasn't gotten any warmer though. It's so windy. Cool. The tide's going down. Look at all those snails. Wow. Oh yeah, this is where the water was this morning. We were sitting on that rock. Now, rocks over here. I think I'm gonna try to snorkel, but let's see what I can find. I don't know what the camera's picked up so far either. Some mangroves right here. I think it's a Florida racer. There's a snake here. He's eating a lizard.
No consumer.
Okay. So with the
Looks like
orange
it's
berries.
like a giant tree too.
And they got
Like it's a big thing.
they got like
It's a critical food source for the rare white-crowned pigeon. He's sunning.
I think he's hunting. I think that crested and all. Big spider. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera. After we got done hiking, we went across the road to a bar to get a few drinks. Pretty lizard.
Oh, there's one just ran right behind me. Played around on this private beach in Jamaica for like a couple hours, like a whole day. That's also the day I got my full head of hair cornrowed.
Hey guys.
All my hair was braided.
After sitting by the beach for a little while, we saw a few people looking in the water at some fish, so I decided to take a closer look at what was going on. I ended up getting extremely lucky and able to capture these videos of the tarpon swimming around. And to get even luckier, a fisherman came in with a charter of people who caught some fish, and they cleaned them, which drew in a bunch of other fish into the area, or a lot of other tarpon in the area, and I was able to capture a feeding frenzy. Everyone around was extremely friendly and allowed me to get as close as I possibly wanted to record these fish, and they also chummed the waters right in front of the camera for the best possible shots.
Yeah, there's a shark. That's a shark there. That's a sand shark, lemon shark, reef shark. All right, game over. Everyone else cool. Yeah, get in there, yeah, go.
I'm gonna eat a Bing Chill, a Big Chill, waterfront dining. It's right next to the bar we were just at. We got a ton of good footage of the tarpon. I'm super happy about that. Hope you guys liked it, and we're gonna get some food now. Moana back here. There's another one. It's so cool in here. That's a giant palm tree. Look at that. Tells. Mahi platter. That's a mahi sandwich. We got oysters. Delish.
I don't know what the tomatoes are for, if I'm being honest. Do you put them on top, do you think?
I would assume, yeah. Back in the Everglades. So we're headed towards Flamingo now. And then I think we're gonna watch sunset up here in the Everglades. There's a good point we can look out and it'd be real pretty. Let you guys see what's going on outside. Here at a good sunset location. We're gonna stay here for around an hour and watch the sun go down, then head back to camp. Some birds over there. I can't tell if you can see them on the camera. Alright, the sun is set. We're about to head back to the campground, take some showers, and get to bed. Oh god. It's charcoal. You set in charcoal. We're back at the camp now. I just changed out the battery. I didn't mean to even start that. Back in Key Largo, and then we're headed to some state park. So right out here is the Atlantic Ocean. We're on the 7-mile highway going to Key West, and then over here on this side is the Gulf of Mexico. So this is the Gulf of Mexico, and this is the Atlantic Ocean, which I think is just kind of pretty cool. We stopped at this beach along the 7-mile highway of one of the keys, and when we arrived we were going to go snorkeling and swimming, but there was a purple flag warning because of the amount of jellyfish or man-of-wars washing up on the beach, so we didn't end up getting to swim, but here's some of the shots that we took. This water looks better. Yeah, that's why we can't swim. Man-of-war. There's butterflies all over it too. This is sea lavender. It smells like lavender. It's really good. Oh, we're waiting on town to go get the stuff, and then we're gonna get our campground, and then we'll probably go get some lunch. There's a place just right there if you want to get some of that food. More aerodynamic than his too. I think there's coral right here. Yeah, here's our campsite. All of these shots were taken near our campground shortly after we arrived. Okay, so we're going to the furthest southern point of Key West, and then we're gonna get some food, and then we'll go snorkeling after that. Something in the car, but I'm on my way back now to where they are. All right, sorry.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Tengo un hijo. 20 years.
It's a crazy looking tree. I got a little bit angry.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mama chicken back there and her baby chicks. I couldn't tell you, man.
Okay, that's fine.
We gotta
Connor.
locate Connor.
You can't be too far away. Yeah, I just want to stay right here for a second. Hey, towels.
We basically just go straight for a minute, but we can turn left whenever, and then that'll.
Over there. I don't see it. Did I say it? Oh, yeah, I think I see it. I'm gonna walk over there. I can't drop it down in there. I think it's too deep.
We need a rope.
Yeah, I do need a rope. Beautiful. I really want to film them. What gardens are these?
It's the Audubon.
Audubon Gardens?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The cookhouse.
Dead flamingo.
Oh, this is where John James Audubon lived. I think so.
That would make sense.
This is him talking. I like that tree.
Yeah. Oh, those beautiful orchids right there.
Oh, wow.
There's more of them.
This is cool. This is from Cuba.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Do they?
Oh, wow. It's that.
Absolutely beautiful.
This plant, which is.
Steps or to find a bench?
There's a bench right there. Like the historic part.
Yeah.
So this would have all been brick. That's cool. Can you hear the sea?
It does kind of sound something.
We boarded the boat to go snorkeling, and then we're gonna head out right now.
Maid should be here next week, so we're gonna get all jazzed up here for the summer. Y'all ready to get going? Yeah.
Pretend like you're surfing.
Oh yeah. Some gnarly waves out here. That was nice. This got so dramatic. We were just out there and the waves were getting real choppy, so we came back in. I couldn't bring the camera because it wouldn't fit on my head properly. Jump out there, I dare you won't. You just got beer all over it.
The sandbar, Pickles Sandbar.
Yeah.
That's right there on that block.
Okay.
Green Street, Duval.
Okay.
Jump.
He's a little bit big reach. Yeah. But yeah, it's such a wide tree. I don't know if you can see him. Guys, what do you think of Talon's new earrings? They're shells.
Shells from the beach.
They're shells from the beach coated in 24 karat gold.
brand new. Are those actually brand new? No way. No way, Tal.
Hey Tals, how you doing? I'm really drunk. The nightlife in Key West is much better than the daytime. It was really hot today. Like, I mean, we were sweating like crazy, and it was like 90 degrees and sunny. Ooh, being in the sun was intense. But now that it's nighttime, everyone came out. It's like 70 and windy right now. It's perfect. She looked at me.
For Jessie, she's a girl.
In 2 miles, turn left on.
Connor didn't make it back to camp. But the storm's blowing in now, as you can probably hear in the video. So we'll see what happens in the morning. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna stop and get some breakfast and then get out of the Keys. Got a hash brown and a sandwich. Thing's huge. All right, so it's currently just pouring rain. It's been pouring rain for like 2 hours now. There was a big slowdown coming out of Key West. There's only one road in and out of Key West, so we had to just get stuck in the traffic. And they actually had the whole island blocked off because the truck had tipped over on the road. So there was a bad traffic jam and stuff. And now we're back out. We're heading normal speed, but it's raining now. Hopefully we get out of the storm. It was pretty intense. It had some big gusts, like 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts coming in from the coast, and it was pouring rain. But we got up and got out of there this morning, and we're getting towards Central Florida now. Stopping for some lunch. The capital? It's like a dome, and it's adobe. Like it fits the desert vibe. Luckily, Connor had some relatives that lived in Tallahassee, so we had a place to stay for the night.
So we could all share the bed. We feel good.
As soon as we got to our room, we immediately went to bed because it was the first night we had an actual room since the first night of the trip. After we woke up in Tallahassee, we went ahead and got some food and then hit the road. Right, so we woke up in Tallahassee this morning and we drove about an hour, and I forgot to record the beginning of this, but right now we're at a gas station. We just used the restroom, and we're gonna get some food here in a little bit, and then we're gonna go and pick up Talon's suitcase. You know, we should make it on a whole trip without it, but
I know! I'm thinking, oh my god, there's all her clothes!
yeah, we just had to run by and buy a few clothes.
Okay.
Yeah. Lost in the swamp. After picking up Talon's suitcase, we had to take a detour up north to go pick up a dog for Connor's dad. Just entered into Georgia a little bit, and we're getting pretty close to Athens, Tennessee now. So we'll be at our hotel in a little bit.
Yeah, Chattanooga was one of the starting points of the Trail of Tears.
Here at a hotel in Athens. Come on, here's you a card so you can go in and go use the restroom. And we, yeah.
No, I said Tal. Tal had a question.
I'm gonna step in a fire ant mound and just get wrecked in these Birkenstocks.
She's sleeping. She's been sleeping for a minute.
All right, now we're getting close to Memphis. And all right, we're getting some gas here. We just got through Memphis, Tennessee. I think we're about to go into Nashville, Tennessee. Got one more city, we got Little Rock, and then we're headed to Talina, Oklahoma. That's where my friend's from, where we stayed the first night. Then I think we're gonna go ahead and drive on to Stillwater. Oh, those are my glasses. Don't chew on them. Don't chew on my glasses. Puppy dog. And that Bass Pro Shop. All right, so we just stopped at a rest stop right outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. We're gonna get out, stretch our legs, let the dog use the restroom, and get back on the road. So tired. Still in Arkansas, but we're getting really close to Oklahoma, so we'll be there in like an hour, hour and a half. I'm exhausted. We're back in Oklahoma. Still have like 3 hours and like I'm pretty much 4 hours left to go though still. Alright. Back in Talina, almost to Connor's grandpa's. And then we still got 3 hours and 24 minutes. And this will work. It's really late. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it to this point, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Some gnarly waves out here. Oh my god.